My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Monster Train. We're going to be continuing on the Covenant climb. Merchant rerolls now cost 20% more, as well as all of the previous Covenants. And we have Random Clan. Still going to be ascending through the randoms. Which will eventually be a problem, because it might just run into a combination that doesn't necessarily synergize as well as the other combinations on a very, very hard area, but I feel like this is probably the best way to make sure that I get like a reasonable game sense here as we're early on with the game. 2 offering tokens in the base deck, 2 Wicklashes and a Frenzied Swarm. Hey, it's Stygian Melting Remnant. That's what we had last run. So... when you summon the second unit during a turn, gain 3 energy is really good for the setup. When a friendly unit dies, enhance it with +10. Melting Remnant is our second, not our first. We don't even have that many units that we want to buff when they die. We'd have to wait for holdover as well. I'm gonna take the the Hell's Banners. Resin block has never impressed me. Take Tethys Titanbane's Chillwind here, rather. That just gives us our boss kills instantly, and I was looking at the deck and I was like, there is no boss kill in this. Enemy center with armor 10. Sure. As long as he's set up relatively low, that shouldn't be so bad for us. It'll be a bit annoying, but it won't be the world's worst thing, at least. Unfortunately, we don't get to set up low. Because we needed to wait for a train steward, so we would actually have the ability to do this. Unfortunately, that also means the collector is getting by. That's my money. I wanted that money for buying things. I'll take the extra dregs. So far we take 5 damage to this. And actually, you know what? We don't even take that 5 damage. There we go. Let's extend your burnout so that you take another hit, so... Unfortunately, I didn't get another stack of Frostbite off. This might not end up being enough. Yeah, it's not. So I ended up taking 15 damage there. Honestly, 15 damage for a unit draft, I'm not that sad about. Still not that sad about that. Helical Crystals versus Crypt Builder. And I do have discard synergy already with the Frenzied Swarm and the 2 offering tokens. So I'll take the Crypt Builder. I don't want to build around that much, though. There's Draft. Draft with the Wicklashes in the deck makes sense to me. I just don't know who our frontliner is, though. Siren of the Sea is a very slow building frontliner. What do we have in the next area? We've got a Stygian banner on the Merchant of Magic side. Am I going to the Merchant of Magic side? Probably not, but giving holdover to Frenzied Swarm, as well as a -1 cost would be good, because that just means every single turn, all of my offerings are triggering, no matter what, at the end of turn. So I might start drafting to offerings. But there's also a Remnant and a Merchant of Steel over here, which could get us a significantly better setup. You know what? I'm going for the lady. I'm going to go for the Remnant and the Merchant of Steel. So let's see what's on offer here. Health and Burnout. Great. Really good pickups for us right there. And not what we were looking for here, unfortunately. So the lady of the house is going to have to be our frontliner for a while. I'll take the money there. You get an extra burnout timer, which means that you can survive while I'm still putting Whicklashes on you. I'm going to also take the extra health on the lady of the house. I don't want the lady of the house to be that strong. Not really. Like, I kind of just need her to tank hits for us right now. Spikes 3. Spikes 3 kills my draft. It's in the next area again. Another Merchant of Magic and another Merchant of Steel with a Remnant banner as well. Okay, we're going to be relying on our spells to help us cut these down. Okay. I'd love to put the draft down on that top, the bottom line there. Definitely can't though. Lady is a Wicklash target as well, which means I need to find Wicklashes to put on her. Gonna need more Frozen Lances this turn, like 100%. There's one. Okay. Can I find another? No. Okay. Looks like we managed to pull that out. We did get the Frozen Lances at very opportune times. I will say that. Definitely got those at very opportune times. With as much discard as we have, Titan's Tooth is just a utility pick, kind of. Purifying Cleanse is a really good way to keep a frontliner alive on a burnout floor. Again, burnout +1 is there. Lady of the Reformed, there we go. So we'll give you burnout +1, Traff. Do you need it? Now that the Lady of the Reformed is there and you have burnout too, I don't think you need that anymore. I think you need multi-strike or more damage. You know what? You need more damage. There you go. Okay. Great. Extra health for the Lady Reformed. Multi-strike to the Lady of the House here? Multi-strike is a lot of money. I might just give her the +10 damage. So yeah, Lady of the House is just a big unit for us. I'd love to have someone to target with the multi-strike. Unfortunately, I couldn't have known I was going to see the Strength Stone in the second cycle as well. But I want to save some money here. This is very early. And we don't have the ability to target the backline with damage much at all. We've got the Titan's Tooth and then obviously the dislocation of the Crypt Builder. So yeah, I'm very happy to take a Petty Theft here and also would be even happier to upgrade it. We're about to go into the Daedalus fight though, so... I'm clearing buffs and debuffs as well. I haven't been stacking buffs and debuffs, have I? No. Well, I mean, Tethys Titan main, but in the end, that doesn't matter. Okay. And going up against Daedalus here will always have a good target for the petty thefts, because you can always target the bomb. Okay. You can even daze the bomb with the Frenzied Swarm as well, by the way. Okay. Let's get the Lady of the House there. And I'll offering on this line. Sure. Or rather, Titan's Tooth without the offering. Okay, let's offering token first, because we're looking for the draft. Still haven't found it. I do, however, just want to get rid of all of these dregs. Kind of active downsides for us right now. There's the draft. There's your Wicklash. Purifying Cleanse as well. See what we see. I'll give it another Wicklash, I think. Two more Train Stewards. Do I want two more or just one more? I think the one more is fine. And daze all of my enemies there so I can get some kills. Well, we take 2 damage there. Could have been a lot worse. Not much damage has been taken on the midline in a while, but thankfully we have enough burnout to survive. Great. They're very powerful. They're very powerful. Formless Child. See, now this is better with the reforming the draft with it. Still have the same problem of not being able to kill it myself easily, but we can use Purifying Cleanse or Wicklash to apply burnout to it, so it'll die in 2 turns' time. It's just then I need all of the dregs out of my deck very quickly. Although, one of the next things I'm doing, anyway, is removing as many dregs as I can get out of my deck. So we have a Pyramanes, as well as an Unstable Vortex and a Hellvent. Would I dupe anything here? Unless I'm going capacity right now. Probably not. I do want another draft to stand behind the Lady that Reformed. Because, like, that's really good at cutting down, like, normal lines. It's just not good at cutting down bosses. And also not good against anything that has sweep. Not good against anything that has spikes, obviously. Although we can usually choose if spikes will appear or not. Honestly, Purifying Cleanse, I wouldn't be surprised if I just doubled that anyway. Spike of the Stygian is so weak. It's like exceedingly weak. It's Formless Child or nothing here, and I don't know if I can make the Formless Child work for me. What if I just remove all of the dregs and Train Steward to any... That's going to cost so much to do, though. Like, if I can't get the Formless Child to specifically target something, I don't want it. Is that the case? If it brings back a dreg, what's the problem? That I have no capacity for it? Taking the money. There's another Lady that Reformed. I don't need a second one, though. Don't need either of the others. Take the money there as well. Alright, I'm gonna do it. +1 capacity. We need to find something for the Tethys floor as well. Something needs to happen on that floor. I'm duping the buffed draft. I'll be cutting 2 train stewards. Actually, a train steward and a drag. Then upgrading the champion with... Great, we do now have access to sweep. Okay. I need to find some units that help me set up on the bottom floor with the Tethys. It's just very important right now. Enemies enter at armor 15 is too much for us, I think. Especially with the clipped reflector. Yeah, I also want to be able to use my petty theft to take out the quill marksman consistently, so... That will actually give us some of the money back that we're missing out on not being able to get because we're taking this trial. In fact, it may end up giving us all of the money back. Easy. Let's go. Petty thefts on you. I'll train steward my way to a front line there. Got 2 drafts to go behind here. Let's throw a drag away on the top line, I think. Probably should have tasted all the targets on the mid floor, actually. Yeah, same amount of damage, it's just the bottom is easier for us to heal. Don't love both of the drafts are on the very, very bottom of the deck right now. It's okay. Well, I'm going to take some damage to one of these enemies at least. Okay, so we took 2 hits there. That was not great, but it's fine. We've got the kill now. Thank you, drafts. We want more health on the Lady of the Reformed. I want another Heartstone on there. Tethys' floor definitely involves a Guardian Stone, I think. Does it? We casting that many spells on that floor? I don't think we're casting that many spells on that floor. I don't think we're an incant deck. We don't cast as many spells as we would need to be. End of turn, I play Frozen to a random card in hand. That's really good for holding onto offerings that I haven't had otherwise the opportunity to use. I really like Cuddle Hex here. Just don't know where I'm going to put it. Subsuming Blade, again, I don't think it's too late to take that. I have no Extinguished triggers in the entire deck. This is the same time as I took it in the last run. But I didn't give it holdover last time. I would love to give it holdover this time or some such similar effect. Merchant of Steel. The problem with the Merchant of Steel right now is the only upgrade I'm looking for is the Heartstone on the Lady of the Reformed. Everything else that I want is on the other side. Well, except for obviously there's an artifact over there, but artifact schmartifact here. Okay. Permafrost is nice. to be able to hold the right card for the right time. Thing is, I don't think any of these need permafrost. Plus 10 magic power, though? Yeah, plus 10 magic power to a petty theft is pretty huge. Let's reroll. Double stack. I actually want plus 10 magic power on the Purifying Cleanse right now. I would love to give it holdover also. Lower the cost of the Subsuming Blade. I don't know if I double stack any of these. Yeah, we don't play any of them commonly enough to actually really want that. I'm going to remove the final 2 dregs, I think. The final 2 Train Stewards still stand in front of my Cuddle Hex and my Tethys. Which is not great. I want to change that, but it's how it sits at the moment. Non-boss enemy units gain multi-strike. Is that a problem for us? Because I think it is. Yeah, it is. Master of Light has sweep. Does 4 damage on sweep. That's really bad. That kills our Tethys and our drafts very quickly and very easily. I can't take the extra damage on this, and also I might just be dead. I can't even heal up the Tethys is the thing. I suspect life is about to get very hard for us. I'm going to lose the Cuddle Hex next turn. I know. Never mind. We got Crypt Builder. Thank heck. I was looking for either Crypt Builder or Frenzied Swarm to help us out of that. And I got both. I'll use Frenzied Swarm here on the bottom to prevent the Master of Light from attacking. It does mean that, you know, we need burnout triggers very soon from the Lady of the Reformed, but it's good enough right now. Take that hit. Days. Frozen Lance and a Subsuming Blade kills you. Let's Wicklash the absolute backliner there. There is an Offering Trigger left in my deck. Sure. Got him. About to lose that draft unless we get a Wicklash or something. Didn't get a Wicklash. It's a boss that also has sweep though, so I was always going to have a pretty bad time here as it turns out. I mean, like, I can give the draft... Yeah, no, we give the Wicklash to someone who's going to be around on the field for longer, I feel like there. Okay. Oh my god, we have the ability to trigger both of these. Thank you, Offering Tokens. Very kind turn for you to have given us there. This is exactly the worst case scenario because the Tethys... Oh my god. I could have dazed you this turn. Oh, the Cuddle Hex could have held the dazed! Ugh. Yeah. Because we didn't have the opportunity to actually get the Frostbite on you from the Tethys, the boss was really hard there, but that's the only sweet boss I should be fighting. Oh, another Cuddle Hex. is so cute. Form 2 random units. Some 2 trap. No. I'm fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Pyre Health and the plus 25. Thank you on the Lady of the Reformed. Much appreciated. Unstable Vortex to remove, at this point, probably 2 Frozen Lances. I really need a frontline unit. I'm just not getting any at this point. Like, we're done with unit drafts. They're just not happening anymore. So, like, oh god, maybe... Can we merge these into one floor? If I cut out the Lady of the House, then I can put the Tethys and a Cuddle Hex on that same floor and 2 drafts still. And then we just focus on healing the Lady of the Reformed more constantly. I think we do that. I just don't think we do that right now. We could just not play the Lady of the Reformed later on if it's necessary as well. Another option. Yeah, because drawing her early instead of the Lady of the Reformed is a big concern of mine. And frankly, I think we will start setting up on the bottom floor here. Okay. One draft can go down here now. We're not an incant trigger thing, so we don't need to cast all of our stuff on that floor. Use Train Steward here to possibly protect. Okay. Sure, I'll pop you on the top floor. And because I have the Cuddle Hex, I'm not even going to play the Frenzied Swarm, just hold it in hand. Should have been doing that earlier as well. Would have saved us a lot of HP had I done that earlier. Okay, we're about to lose that Waxer, then that's where the train... actually, you know what? No, Train Steward just goes there. Let's get rid of it. Okay. Obviously, Wicklash goes on the person who receives Wicklash. Just how that one goes. Love to see that heal right there. I'm worried about the Clipped Guardian, so I'm thinking I might just throw the Subsuming Blade at them. I can't even get a kill with this if I want this turn. I can't use the Crypt Builder to kill the Alabaster Guardian here on the top line either. Use Frenzied Swarm here to add some extra damage onto the Clipped Guardian. Yeah, Clipped Guardian's being a bit of an annoyance for us right now. They appear to consistently get by me. It's almost enough damage. Saves me 8 there. And yes, it looks like I already had the kill as well. So saving 8 there was definitely the right thing to do. Great. If it wasn't for Tethys adding in Frostbite here, this would not be enough. Okay. Wickless recruitments. Remove all burnout and debuff effects from a unit. It's not bad. Enhance all spells in hand with +5 magic power. Do I really need the Wicklashes in the deck? They are +10 damage every single time I play them on that draft. Or a draft. So if they're +10 damage overall, it's just like, I'm trying to think, what if I did go with Unleash the Titan here? Obviously, removing all burnout triggers from a target doesn't really matter that much now that we have the Lady of the Reformed. And as soon as we remove the Lady of the House, which, yeah, will happen, the Lady of the Reformed is going to be keeping two drafts healthy, because obviously it spawns in on the first turn, and then I put the Tethys behind it, so 3 spaces, 4 spaces, 5 spaces total, and then I put a Cuddle Hex in there as well. Or I could even get another draft later on. I wouldn't be entirely surprised to see myself do that. Burnout and debuff. It doesn't matter. This doesn't matter to us at all. We get enough burnout triggers on the Lady of the Reformed easily. I want to see if we can use the Harness the Titan, I think, yeah. And then it's energy, right? I really want extra draw, especially with the Harness the Titan in the deck. I'm not being choked on that many turns because I have 0 cost draws. You know what? Let's go for the draw. I really want holdover on that Purifying Cleanse. Okay, 2 card removal, or I can go for health and duplication. Duplication would possibly be another Purifying Cleanse, but at the same rate, I don't want 2 of them in the deck. That would actually be a bit too much, I think, still. I could get another draft. Let's go over here, pick up another draft, but obviously, Merchant Trinkets is very... let's go for the Merchant. If we're going to dupe another draft, we'll do it in the next area with the Merchant of Steel. Spells gain an extra upgrade slot is huge. Wait, I haven't even mega upgraded any of these spells. Doesn't matter at all then. +1 magic power for the rest of this battle whenever you play 3 spells in a turn. That actually, it's a lot more powerful than I've ever given it credit for before. I'm gonna take that and reroll. The end of turn, frozen cards reduces 0 cost. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have both of those Cuddle Hexes running at the same time. I think I might use the Lady of the House to defend them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So what? We've got 6 capacities, so we still also will... Yeah, okay. Those offering tokens are starting to feel a bit too much. We're removing the Lady of the House. Might be too late for petty theft as well. You can get 1 Wicklash out of that too. Let's go upgrade the champion. And here we're definitely going to... 30 damage sweep is pretty ridiculous. Also, when it applies, 20 frostbite to everyone, pretty ridiculous. Pie Wings has sweep. Strike, apply Ember Drain 1 to the attacked unit. Well, that's not going to spawn every single floor, thankfully, and we're going to have to try and hit Frenzied Swarms on it. I don't think I can give my enemy Spell Shield too. I'm going to be relying on Crypt Builder and Titan's Tooth. The Subsuming Blade is piercing, so it wouldn't be affected, but I think I am going to be relying on those a little bit here. As much as I'd like the extra money, I don't think I can take that. Great. Another one of these isn't going to spawn next round, but how do I heal back up the Tethys? Like, I can't give it... I could give the Tethys Purifying... In fact, I could give anyone Purifying Cleanse. It's just I only have one of those in the deck. So I have to wait for 2 cycles. This is going to be a problem, but this sweep was always going to be a problem for us. Also don't love the burnout there. Yikes. Another draft I can't play. Even gonna lose the collector off of that. Alright. I'm gonna heal you back up. And because you're a burnout unit now, you'll get the same triggers as the Lady of the Reformed is giving out. Which has already saved you here. Cuddle Hex definitely can't go on the bottom floor. That's just not happening. Send you to the back because I don't care about you at all. I'm going to increase the damage so that we can get the kill this turn. Again, Purifying Cleanse feels like it should be played on the Lady of the Reformed, but also feels like I can't afford to play it on the Lady of the Reformed. Thankfully, we've got an Offering Token as well as the Titan's Tooth here. So we significantly lower the incoming damage, so I can afford to do that heal there. It looks... Oh, no, we have the Frenzy Swarm to prevent an attack from the Pie Wings here. Great. Let's pop you down on that floor. Then... Frenzied Swarm. Oh god, we actually managed to make that work. Oh, the boss doesn't have sweep, does it? No, it doesn't. No, this is the wall. It does have trample. Just doesn't have sweep. Okay. There you go. Did my own Tethys die there? Hang on. Did Tethys die to its burnout? Oh, God. Really? That's totally my bad, obviously. Oh, God. Let's see what we can do at least. 1, 2... Ugh, yikes. There's no sweepers in the boss fight. Or is it there's no scourges in the boss fight? Oh, God. If there's sweepers in the boss fight, we already lost. We just did. Maybe I take Guardian's Amulet. Fine. It might protect us against that. It's not going to be anything in a Fatal Melting here. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 7. I honestly think holdover is what we're looking for right now. 2 damage whenever an enemy unit moves between floors. We have sweep, so we don't need that. Whenever a card with consumes play, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. We don't have any cards with consumes, so we don't need that. Tomb units gain plus 30. We have no tomb units. The end of turn, apply frozen to a random card in hand. We don't have that many cards in hand at the end of those turns, though. Units cost -2 already, kind of, as an effect of the Hell's Banners. Maybe I want the 25%, 50% chance to apply silence to enemies whenever they enter the train. Silence just disables their triggered abilities. It doesn't disable their buffs or debuffs. Sweep isn't a triggered ability. It's either the Icicle Fracture here. Actually, we'll re-roll and see what we get first. We got double stack. Do I want double stack on like the Guardian's Amulet or something? I wanted holdover, most of all. Go frozen to a random card in hand in order to try and hold the right cards for the right turn, regardless of whether or not I have the Molluks, the Cuddle Mages in hand. Those light wings are going to be really annoying. Should I set up on floor 2? No, Seraph the Chase is only going to come back to our floor. Should be able to set up on the bottom floor still. We save a lot of HP on the lady if we play the Titan's Tooth here. And in fact, I'm going to go Harness, Titan's Tooth on this floor, and then Frozen Lance on this one. There we go. Pyre Wings. It did spawn. It does have sweep. I do have the Guardian's Amulet for free right now, which is enough sap to prevent that Pyre Wings from attacking. We're going to need to have that in hand every single time the Pyre Wings comes out. That is going to be really, really tough. But I think we can do it. Don't need Wicklash yet. $30. So you take another 30. No, but you've got the harvest triggers on all of the... No, wait, you don't have harvest triggers. That's you. Okay, hang on. 2, 3. Whew. Okay. Now, double draft? Definitely. We're behind the color, honestly. Yeah. Then a Purifying Cleanse on the frontliner. Let's throw you there. Then the final Cuddle Hex on the top floor. Great. There we go with another sweep. So I need the ability to kill that instantly, basically. Or I can daze it. I do have the Frenzied Swarm for that, just in case. Well, that'll sap it. This Gilded Wing up here is now really the problem. Go Subsuming Blade for the kill on you. I don't like using Frenzied Swarm just to nuke this target still. But I don't have the health to qualm about that. If it's got to be done, it's got to be done. Okay. Use Harness the Titan there for a bunch more health. Use a... Ugh. Use these 2 spells to make sure the Gilded Wing doesn't get past us. Okay, again, we're going to go Offering on a Guardian's Amulet. And again, I have to use the Frenzied Swarm on the wrong floor. I need my heal. I need my heal right now. That's not a heal! Alright, well I found my dazed. Okay, that on you. Damage on you. Dazed. That sucks because the Gilded Wing is getting past right now. Actually, the Light Wings is getting past right now, as in this turn. 1 health. Unfortunately, this is the final wave, but it really doesn't look like this is going to be enough. There's some health. It's a lot more damage there, but it's still not that much. You're about to go to the top line, aren't you? Yeah. Next card is a dead weight. Yeah, holdover on the heal for the Lady of the Reforms would have been enough, I think. Think that would actually would have been enough to save us here. Okay. Subsuming Blade takes you out. So I was going to get a lot more frostbite out of that than I ended up getting. This is over, right? Yeah. Yeah, even dazing you isn't going to be enough here. That's 24 extra damage. This is only 5 extra damage. Well, 5. It's 15 extra damage, but it's fine. Okay, we go Petty Theft, Subsuming Blade, Frenzied Swarm. Honestly, I don't feel that bad about that. Yeah, just 1 extra heal. Frankly, I think would have been enough. Could have been better, but definitely could have been worse for our first attempt at Covenant 11. For the moment, though, my name's Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train. That's right, Monster Train. Choo choo, chugga chugga. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all my contents of the game, past, present, and future, and hopefully we'll see you next time.